take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a wardrobe favorites video. This is everything that I have been loving recently, and these are the items that I've really gravitated towards. It's been a really hectic, busy few weeks. It's just been so full on. We've been here, there and everywhere, it feels like, and these are the items that I feel like have helped me feel pulled together even when I felt completely frazzled. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started. So first up are a pair of shoes which I have been pretty much obsessed with ever since I got them. They are this pair of flats, and I don't know what it is about flats, but often I find it so much harder to find really comfortable flats than I do heels. And maybe it's the different expectations because, you know, I don't expect to be in my heels for 10 hours a day, whereas I want my flats to be comfy enough that I'm getting them 6, 8, 10 hours, which I find very few are. Whereas these are absolutely adorable. They are so streamlined and chic that they are genuinely some of the most comfortable flats I have ever tried. The shape is absolutely beautiful, so it is a really lovely classic pointed toe, and it's a seamless knit design, so it is a fabric one, so it kind of molds to your feet, but they still keep their structure as well, whilst also being incredibly flexible and soft. And they're really just beautifully designed, because even little things like they have a padded heel guard right here built in. Often heel slippage is an issue I struggle with. You know, if I size down, they're a little bit too small. If I size up, they'll slip off. Whereas this heel guard really does help keep the shoe in place. You have a slight padded sole, and they're just absolutely incredible. Like, they really feel like slippers to walk in, but because of that beautiful shape, they just look so streamlined and elegant, and I just love them. These are from a brand called Vivaia, and they were nice enough to part sponsor this video. And what's very cool about these is that not only are they absolutely beautiful and so comfortable, but they also operate a zero waste policy. They are very sustainable, very environmentally conscious, and every single pair of shoes, and I had to like reread this a few times because I couldn't believe it, was actually 6 plastic bottles. So it's all made from recycled material, and you would never guess it from like looking at them or feeling them, because they just feel like a very beautiful luxurious shoe. But everything was recycled, so every pair of shoes is zero waste, so you can feel really great about your choice, whilst also just having an insanely beautiful and ridiculously comfortable shoe. This one is in the beautiful cream net, and these come in so many different colors and varieties. I would definitely recommend checking out their Instagram because it's super active. They have tons of videos and photos of all their different styles, so a lot of really great styling inspo. I fell in love with these though just because of how neutral they are. I thought they'd be perfect with summer outfits, and they just seem to go with absolutely everything, and because they are so comfortable, I'm happy to wear them with pretty much everything as well. I love the pointed foot area as well. I do just think it helps to carry on that really beautiful elegant shape. And I just think these are so stunning. I do have a few other pairs as well, and I wanted to show you the packaging, which is also really beautiful. So the box is beautiful, and it has this rose gold print on it which says step into conscious comfort, stylish and sustainable. And then it just opens up. So here is the little tape measure. It is super cute, so you can really get your accurate measurements. And then you have a little care card explaining shoe care and also the different materials. So these ones are actually made from organic hemp, which is another environmentally friendly material. And they're very similar to my other ones. I wanted another pair of neutral flats because I've been loving those ones so much. These ones are slightly darker, but they still have that beautiful kind of natural texture. And much like the other ones, they do have a seamless knit design, but this one also has kind of this weave pattern. It's absolutely beautiful. You have that great padding as well, ridiculously comfortable. You have a great little bit of grip on the sole there as well, so they really do help you to walk and just stay comfortable all day long. And they're just wonderful, like, and as you can see, like, they really do bend with your foot, so there's no element of you trying to force the shoe into shapes and positions it shouldn't be. It just moves and bends with your foot while still maintaining its structure and integrity, whilst also being just ridiculously comfortable. And then I also got this black version as well. I just wanted a really kind of classic simple pair that would again go with everything, but they have every single color under the sun. So if you wanted a popper color, they do those too, just so many different varieties. These ones also have that knit design, and these just kind of lay flat, so it's a very elegant look. They do just kind of blend it into your outfit whilst elongating your foot and leg, which is always what I want. You know, I'm not super into massive statement shoes that cut off your leg. Like, these are just right in terms of being very smart looking and very elegant shapes. They're very flattering, whilst again having that comfort factor as well. And then finally, I wanted to share a pair of their heels because they also do a whole variety of high heels as well. Everything from block heels right through to kitten heels. I was really attracted to their kitten heels because I feel like so often I will just go for very high heels, which whilst they're beautiful to look at, they're not always super practical. And I have very few like walkable lower heels. I thought these were fantastic. They are very well balanced. They're just as comfortable as the flats because they do have that added sole. So the sole is quite padded. Really well designed. The heel height is, you know, a little bit, it's still a kitten heel, but it's not too crazy, so you can definitely manage all day long in these. You have that great pointed toe, and these actually have extra breathability as well because you have those tiny little dots in the knit fabric. They are very breathable. They let the air circulate, and they're just wonderful. I cannot say enough good things about these. I absolutely love the colorway as well. Like, again, very neutral. I wanted to wear these with absolutely everything, but you can definitely go for a popper color if you want. And I just think they are beyond fantastic. Vivaia were nice enough to give me a discount code as well. So you can take 15% off your entire order. This works site-wide, including all of the styles that I own. I will link the exact ones that I went for as well as the colorways I took as well. I feel like their shoes are a great price point anyway, so the 15% off is even better. This is definitely one to check out if you've been after a nice pair of flats and you struggle like I do to find really comfortable, elegant pairs. These have just been such a game changer. Next up are a few clothing pieces which I have just pretty much been living in. First up is a bodysuit, and if you guys have followed me for a while, you will know that I love my bodysuits. I just find them so useful. I do wear a lot of skirts as well, and I just prefer them to regular tops. You don't have to faff about kind of tucking in and things coming out. These are just so easy to pop on, and you're guaranteed to have a really sleek, seamless look. And I found this one and I just thought it was beautiful. It's a really good price point. I just think it's absolutely stunning. So it has this beautiful kind of abstract print. It's a black base with a white brush stroke, and then it has this really beautiful kind of halter neck neckline. You have this slight peekaboo effect in the middle of the neckline as well, so it's kind of like a keyhole design. It just fastens up at the back there with 2 gold buttons, and this is a true bodysuit, so it does fasten up at the bottom, really easy to get on and off. And because it's a little bit looser, it does just look like a blouse. Like, I don't think you would ever guess that this is a bodysuit. It's really nice quality as well, so it is double lined. It's very silky against the skin, and I just think it looks fantastic and so much more expensive than it was. I've just been wearing mine with my pleated skirt, but I think it will look great with a pencil skirt. I think it'll look great with jeans as well. Just really flexible and versatile. As I said, a really great price point, and I've just been over the moon with it. Next up are a few dresses that I've been loving, and if you follow my fashion videos, I think you will have seen all these before because I have talked about them all before, but these are what I've been living in. You know, as I mentioned, we've been really busy, so I've really been relying on simple outfits that I know work, and I feel like it doesn't get much more simple than an easy dress. And this one is the first one, so it's this great little polka dot dress, and this is a midi length one, and really light and flowy. We've been fairly lucky with the weather recently, like it's been quite warm, so I haven't wanted anything overly warm or constricting, and this has just been perfect. Like, it has a really nice flow about it. It isn't double lined, but you don't need it because it is fully opaque. And it has this beautiful white polka dot print over black. I believe they've now also released a white one with a black polka dot. At the time that I got this, they only had the black one. I think both are absolutely beautiful though. This one has a smocked body, so there is a decent amount of stretch, and these straps aren't adjustable, but again, it has that kind of smock design, so you do get a fair bit of flexibility, so you get a very nice fit. I've just been wearing mine with my pearl drop necklace, which is another favorite I'll mention in a second, but I just can't say enough good things about it. Like, really easy just to wear as a casual style with sandals, but if you wanted to full on dress it up with heels, you absolutely could. I think it works beautifully as a date night dress as well. It's just really so simple, and I just absolutely adore this. Next up is this black maxi dress, and I'm not even embarrassed about how many times I've worn this already. It's just been an absolute constant one, but it is so easy to throw on. It's just pretty much perfect in every way. I do think it was a pretty good price point as well. I absolutely love the little details. So you do have these little cutout details right under the bust. I don't feel like it's too much though, like you don't show too much skin. The straps are adjustable. They are quite thin, but they are adjustable, so you can get that nice fit, so you can have it sit a little bit higher if you want to. And then it just kind of flares out. You have these great pockets, always such a bonus for me. There is a single tiered skirt, and it is quite a long one. I'd say it comes just short of being a maxi dress, but it's definitely longer than a traditional kind of midi dress. And it's just fantastic. Very, very light and flowy, great for even the hottest days. I've just been dressing mine up with some jewelry. I guess you could wear it with heels. I've only been wearing mine with flats. But I just absolutely love this, cannot get enough. I've just been wearing it constantly ever since I got it. I just think it's the most beautiful thing, and I just feel so great in it. And then finally for clothing, I have this absolutely beautiful sundress, which is just such a ray of sunshine. Like, it's so pretty and summery and just exactly what I want to be wearing on a really warm day. This one has a slightly crispier material, but it is lined, and the lining is very silky. So even though the outside fabric is a bit stiffer, you do have that wonderful silkier lining. So it's very, very comfortable to wear. This one also comes with adjustable straps. I believe they've also released this one in other colors. I think those are solid colorways. I really like this print though. I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. It's a white base, and the floral print has all kinds of colors in it, like pinks and purples and oranges and greens. Really lovely. You just have this tie right at the neckline, and then it cinches in at the waist, so it does create quite a nice shape. It's great with a bump, great without a bump, and it's just so comfortable and lovely. I'm really, really happy with it. The quality seems lovely. It doesn't crease too badly either. It's just been everything I wanted in a nice warm weather dress. Next up is an SLG favorite, and this one's cheating a little bit because it is a new in style, as you may be able to tell from being in the box, but I was so excited about it that I wanted to share. So this one is from Chloe, as you may be able to tell. So it does come in the little dust bag, and then it also came with the little tag, and then also the care card as well. And then inside is this absolutely adorable little, I guess it's a zip pouch, but it's also a card holder as well. And I loved how much organization they fit into such a slim item. It's in this beautiful baby blue color, so it's kind of like a sky aqua blue. Like, it's really, really pretty. It's in their gorgeous pebbled leather. I've had this leather before from them. I have another kind of little compact wallet. It's done really, really well, and it's just a really beautiful quality leather. So it just zips up like so. It's very smooth zipper, which I always love. And then it just opens up on the inside. You do have a little bit more capacity because it expands right there on one side. And then on the back there, you have one main card slot, and then you have several other little card slots as well. And then on the zip pull, you have that great leather knot detail. And then you also have a little keychain too with the letters. So this one is part of their alphabet line, which is a whole line of SLGs and bags where you can add your own letters on. So they also sell the little letter charms. So if you wanted your initials, you could have those on there. I just went for the standard one, which is the Chloe, so C for Chloe. And then you have that little circle disc with Chloe printed on it. Really cute. You can detach it if you want to as well. You can also hook it onto things, so really, really flexible. And then you have the Chloe stamp right there on the front. I thought this was adorable. I did get this one on sale as well. I got it for a really good price. This one is from the Essence sale. Again, if you haven't checked it out, definitely worth doing. They have some amazing deals. So this one wasn't discounted as much, I don't think. I think it was 20 to 30% off, but they do have other styles in this colorway. They also have so many other SLGs and wallets as well. And some of them are like crazy discounted. I saw discounts of over 50% off. Some of them were 60% off, some 65% for like proper Chloe SLGs. Just an amazing deal. They have the long wallets, they have business card holders, they have smaller compact wallets, just so many different varieties. So definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of Chloe. They have some amazing, amazing deals. I just fell in love with this one though. I thought it was so beautiful, and I'm just beyond thrilled with it. Next up, I wanted to run through some jewelry favorites. So as I mentioned earlier, an absolute favorite of mine has been this pearl pendant necklace. Again, I've been wearing this constantly, so if you watch my videos a lot, you will likely have seen me wear this. but it's just my go-to jewelry piece when I want something a little bit more statement making. I don't want to wear like my general kind of everyday jewelry. I just want something a little bit extra, but that isn't too much. This is what I'm wearing. I feel like it goes with pretty much anything I want to pair with it. Like, it's really, really beautiful, and because it is a white pearl as well, it seems to pop against everything. It has that beautiful organic design. This one is the longer chain length, so it does come with two, or you can opt for a shorter chain if you want, but I went for the longest one, and I think it's just perfect. It sits in a really nice place. You can see it over dresses and blouses, and I just love it. Really, really beautiful quality, and it's just been on constant repeat for me. I cannot get enough of it. And then another necklace favorite is my diamond solitaire one from Monica Vinader, which is what I'm wearing here. I will do close-ups as well. I absolutely love this. I've not taken it off since I got it. This one is the necklace version of the bracelet I have, and the necklace is just as beautiful. It's perfect as an everyday piece, but it also is dainty enough that if you did one layer up, it goes perfectly with all other necklaces. And I just can't get enough. This one comes in silver and rose gold as well. I just went for the yellow gold. Has a beautiful amount of sparkle. It's just big enough that you can see it without being so big that it doesn't go well with other items. And I just love it to bits, just cannot get enough. And then I also wanted to mention this beautiful bracelet that I got in. So I have the earrings on as well. This is from a brand called Made For You, and they do lab grown diamonds, and they are so super pretty. So these are both from the Clover collection, which has absolutely stolen my heart. Their jewelry pieces are very, very dainty, so perfect for layering, or if you just like dainty jewelry like I do. The sparkle is so pretty, and I love the fact that it's a cutout detail as well, so you can kind of see through it. I think they do some solid options as well, but I really love the cutout detail. Really, really beautiful for layering. I just have mine on with my Cartier Jewel and Clue bracelet, and I love the look. The earrings are exactly the same in terms of that cutout design. Again, I think they do a solid option, but I thought the cutout detail was so pretty, really different from your usual studs. They're just the right size as well, like not too big, not too small, like just enough to have a little bit of sparkle. I actually went for the rose gold with the earrings, and then I went for the yellow gold with the bracelet. To be honest, there isn't a huge amount of difference between the tones, so I am happy to mix and match. And I just think they are the prettiest things, like really lovely, a beautifully elegant shape. I feel like just the right amount of special for every day without being too much. And then finally, I wanted to share some bag favorites. And first up is my grey Chanel Jumbo, which has never really not been a favorite, but for whatever reason, I've just been reaching for this even more than usual recently. And my love for it really doesn't go away. I feel like I'm the only person left who still really likes the jumbo size. I know it's all about mini bags now, but this one still has my heart. Like, I still think it's the best size, at least for me anyway. I just find it so functional. I love the fact that in summer it looks like such a great statement bag because it is a little bit oversized, but at the same time, when it comes to winter and more layers, it looks perfectly in proportion as well. And obviously the added functionality is just great because you can fit so much inside. The grey colour has really surprised me as well, because I didn't really have too many great bags before. In fact, I still don't. I tend to veer more towards, you know, either whites or blues, whereas grey is obviously that in-between shade. But I find it so useful. You know, I don't feel like I need to wear a ton of grey to make it work. It seems to kind of go with everything. And I just love it to bits. Obviously, like, it's still absolutely perfect in terms of the structure. These really are very solid, very heavy duty bags, like no issues there. It's worn just as well as my other jumbos, and I couldn't be happier with it. Like, yes, they are insane amounts of money, but I just love this bag to bits, and it really doesn't get old for me. And then I also want to share my Saint Laurent cape bag. I was getting a lot of questions about which one I went for. If you caught the video where I shared this, I was basically trying to decide between this one, a Saint Laurent kind of large raffia tote, and then also a raffia camera bag. I decided against the larger tote just because I was concerned there'd be too much overlap between that one and the woody tote. The camera bag, it was really kind of between those two after that, and then I decided that I really actually like the camera bag style a lot, so I thought that I might want to go for the leather version at some point, and the price point was pretty much the same, so that's kind of what edged me towards this one. And I also love the fact that you could wear this so many different ways, and I do think I made the right decision. Like, I love this. I've only worn this 3 times, so it's still very, very new, but So far, so good. I've mainly worn it with the shorter chain, but I have worn it once as a crossbody with the leather strap, and it works really great as well. You can obviously wear this as a clutch if you want to also. And I love the fact that you do have this really kind of serious heavy duty hardware against this much more summery raffia. I just think the contrast is really cool looking. Like, it's a very nicely made bag, fully lined in leather as well. And even though it is a little bit on the thin side, because it is so wide, you can fit a decent amount in. And you do have a full length pocket on the back there, which again is quite wide, which is always helpful as well. The magnetic closure is pretty strong, and in general it feels like a very nicely made bag, like really high quality. The hardware is beautiful, the stitching looks to be really solid as well. And I've just been really enjoying it. So I'm very happy I went for this one. I do think I made the right choice. And it's just a great little convertible style. Like, it is summery obviously, but I do think the fact that it's black will extend the kind of seasonality of it a little bit too. And yeah, just super happy with it. I'll keep you updated if anything kind of goes wrong in terms of the wear and tear, but so far so good. It's just been so great. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, I will include links to everything I featured in the description section below. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment. And if you enjoy these wardrobe favorites videos, please do give us a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
Head underwater, I'm falling back into you. I thought we'd be smarter, I got nothing left to lose. You said you fall with me, no matter how far it goes. Down deep and under.